Hey guys, welcome to my review for the Zou arc in One Piece. Okay, I need to tell you guys something. For the past couple of days, I've been getting some very weird messages on my phone. I don't know who's sending them, and I don't know exactly what they mean, but it is really freaking me out. The message I just got says that I'll make this a collab review, and that I'll review this story arc with someone else, but to me that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why my phone would say that. I have no idea they knew I was about to review this arc. It's all really crazy, and I don't know why it'd say I would do this review with someone else, because I have no one to do it with.
Hey there everyone, my name is Shrug, and today I'm here with Gear 3rd Manga Reviews, and well, as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be reviewing Zou, the current arc in One Piece that just got finished.
Alright, all foreshadowing aside, hey guys, welcome to my review for the Zou arc in One Piece, and today I'm here with Shrugpod, another YouTuber, and today we are going to be looking at this story arc, talking about what happened, some of the things we liked, and giving a few speculations for the future. If you are new to my story arc reviews, major spoilers. If you were not caught up to One Piece or at least to chapter 822, then you should not watch this video. I mean, we're obviously not going to go over every single detail that happened in this arc, and I am assuming everyone watching this has read it. So first off, this is actually a really interesting arc. Now, this is a lot different from most story arcs in One Piece, because a lot of the conflict that happens in this arc actually already happened when Luffy gets to this island. Because most of the events that went down on this island, Zou, happened during Dressrosa. So it starts off with Luffy and company arriving on Zou to reunite with his other crewmates. But once they get reunited, they realize that Sanji is not there, and that in their time in Dressrosa, a lot of crap went down.
So what happened on Zou, before Luffy got there from Dressrosa, or before any of the Straw Hats got there, it was 17 days before anybody had gotten there, or 17 days before Luffy and the rest of the gang had gotten there. So Jack, which is Kaido's right-hand man, he was attacking Zou, and so Inuarashi and Nekomamushi were trying to fight him off. Jack was using Caesar's gas weapons, which was hurting the Zou people very much. They couldn't handle it. That was one reason why everyone was so mad at Caesar. So anyway, when they had received news that Doflamingo had been defeated by Luffy, they had stopped the attacks, and they had just went away off of Zou.
Right, so the native tribe of Zou were being terrorized by Kaido's forces. However, they retreated when they heard that Luffy defeated Doflamingo, because of course Doflamingo was allied with Kaido and they wanted to see if they could save him. So once the first half of the Straw Hats arrived, they realized that this place was in ruins and all the people needed help. They made Caesar suck out all the poison gas of the air, and they were able to tend to the wounds of the natives. And now the natives pretty much love the Straw Hats. So like I said, there isn't very much conflict in this arc. This is actually the only arc in One Piece, next to the Amazon Lily arc, where Luffy doesn't actually have a fight with the main villain. You can argue that the main villain of this arc is Jack, but he barely shows up. In fact, this arc was mainly a setup arc, setting up the next big story arc and giving us a bunch of crazy revelations, and it was all awesome. First off, we get to see Whitebeard's supposed heir. We don't really get to know much about this guy, but right now he's gone off to look for Marco so he can inherit Whitebeard's treasure or whatever. Because it turns out Marco sort of took over the Whitebeard pirates after the Paramount War. However, no one has seen him since a year ago when they had this big clash with the Blackbeard pirates. Anyway, then it's revealed why Sanji is missing once Luffy arrives. It turns out Big Mom's pirates showed up looking for Caesar, but they were also there for Sanji, because it turns out Sanji is a member of this crazy important family, and not only that, they are also a family of assassins. Which is very interesting, because all we've known about Sanji's backstory before was that he lived on a boat for most of his life. We were never really told of his history in the North Blue. Anyway, the reason they come for Sanji is because they planned a wedding for him. Sanji knows if he goes ahead with his marriage, then the Straw Hats will actually become subordinates of Big Mom, which I don't think anyone wants. But he goes along with them anyway, so it doesn't cause any trouble, and of course, so he can meet some girl.
What had happened with Sanji was pretty shocking. I was not expecting that Sanji was going to get married, especially when it was revealed that he was part of the Vin Smoke family. I was very shocked. When I had this translation, when I first read it, it said Vinsmock, so I was the only person saying Vinsmock, and everyone made fun of me. When I had heard that Big Mom had planned this wedding for Sanji, and that Sanji was going to lead the crew, I instantly thought that it was going to be like Annie's Lobby. Then I had also thought, well, I wonder who this girl is. There have been theories floating around that it will be Jewelry Bonnery, one of the worst generation.
Yeah, now that's a really interesting theory, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised, because you know how Oda is in bringing back old characters. I mean, at the end of this arc was the first time we saw Vivi since Alabasta, which was a really, really long time ago. But anyway, some pretty crazy things happen once Kinemon shows up. So to make a long story short, we learned that Kaido's forces are now inhabiting the kingdom of Wano. And it turns out they actually killed the king. Oh crap, and to make matters worse, Momonosuke, you know, that little kid dude, isn't actually Kinemon's son. He is the king's son. He is actually the prince of the Wano kingdom. And because the king is dead, he is now heir to the throne. Now, I really, really love this revelation. I thought it was a great twist, and I love how Oda can plan this stuff out for such a long time, because it has been a while since we met these guys. And I wasn't really feeling anything about Momonosuke's character, so I really, really like this change. So once everyone goes up to meet this ninja dude Raizo, they learn some very interesting things.
Inuarashi and Nekomamushi showed Robin the set of poneglyphs that were on Zou. Well, they had also explained that this poneglyph, along with 3 others, were the map that led to Raftel, the final island on the Grand Line, and the supposed place where the One Piece is hidden. So everyone freaks out, and in your head you're all like, holy crap, we are about to get the directions to get to Raftel. The final island will end the series, which is shocking. Because you have to think here. Everyone in their head is just like, when are we going to get to Raftel, the final island? Right now, we have this, and Big Mom has one, and Kaido has one. So Robin has to get the poneglyphs from all of them to get to Raftel. Now, it may be a few more years before we end the series, but still, this is showing how close we are to finishing One Piece, or how close Ichiro Oda is about to finish his story. And honestly, this was the highest point of the arc, in my opinion.
Yeah, this was pretty shocking. It really feels like we could be entering the endgame soon. Well, of course, saying soon in One Piece really means there's like 10 years of story left. Because who knows, they are setting up for a massive, massive story arc right now, and it could even be longer than Dressrosa, you never know. So this end arcs with Jack and the rest of Kaido's pirates coming back to try to take over Zou again. And this time they're just like, hey, why don't we just sink the elephant? Because of course this whole island is on a giant elephant. But then Momonosuke uses his royal blood or whatever to control the elephant to just get him to like knock him aside. I love how easily the elephant was able to defeat some of the strongest pirates in the world. So Luffy agrees to help Momonosuke take down Kaido, but first they have to rescue Sanji. So the Straw Hats with all of their allies, they are split into 3 groups. Now Luffy belongs to the Sanji rescue team, who are going to go off to rescue him from Big Mom. You have a team that's going to head to Wano. Then you have a team that is going to stay on Zou and defend it in case anyone else tries to come and steal the poneglyph.
After the conclusion of Zou, it was revealed that the name of the next arc, the Versus 4 Emperors arc, is going to be something big. And us as an audience can prepare ourselves that Luffy will be fighting said enemies. It will be something huge and just something grand. Like, I am really expecting Luffy to be just on the spot, just amazing this arc. This will be a great arc, hopefully. My thoughts on this chapter were that it was very good. Some big reveals happened, and then some things that really didn't need to be in there were put in. This was a really big chapter when you put into perspective about Raftel and all the other things. Something that I'm speculating about is that Sanji will possibly, this is just my speculation, but I feel like that Sanji will be stuck with one of those Kamabaka girls that he had back before the time skip, which I think that would be hilarious. I feel like that with this, that it'll just be some huge, huge war is about to happen. A big change is about to happen in One Piece, and I cannot wait to read it.
So yeah, overall I thought this arc was really great. It was super short, so it got to the point really, really fast. And I think it was just great setup for what is going to happen in the future of One Piece, which I'm sure will be crazy. I also like to give a big shout out to Shrug for doing this review with me. His channel is in the description below. He does video game videos as well as manga reviews. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. You can discuss this arc in the comments below, and I will leave it to Shrug to give the final word.
Yeah, man, it's been an awesome review. I cannot wait, honestly, for your next review, because it is really fun working with you and really fun watching you. But by the way, what is your next review gonna be?
ディオだ